NFL owners voting to allow select private equity firms to take up to a 10% stake in franchises. Pro football is the last of the major American sports to allow this to happen with the private equity money. Joining us now is Robert Kraft, Kraft Group chairman and CEO and the owner of the New England Patriots. Honestly, Robert, it's good to see you. Thanks. But I don't think anything happens in the NFL with you not at least having some oversight or some type of say or at least some input on how it works. So you can probably tell us exactly how this came about and why it didn't come about before this. What was the thinking, Robert, for not allowing it?
Well, we've had a great committee that's worked on this for over a year. And, I think our league is unique in that we still have 32 individual owners. We have a very special culture. And we want to be mindful that we didn't do anything to change the substance of what makes our league so great. Now, in fairness, we have assets that have grown in value and are illiquid. And so seeing this as an opportunity where all these private equity, all the most prestigious funds were coming to us, and it was coming right from the top. There was a real interest. And we thought, it's an opportunity for us to really change how some of the ownership groups, have real problems with the illiquidity. They have big families and have to solve a lot of problems that are not usual. And so we thought this was a great source of capital and could be done in a way that was very functional and wouldn't affect the operation. What was required for governance and was very minimal. And so it's sort of like having a pool of capital of faceless investors that allow us to grow and build our asset.
Bob, we did talk about that great facility that you hosted us, as you recall, up in Foxborough at one point. I don't know why we haven't done it since then, but how did
Let's do it again.
We will take
that would be fun, yes.
That would be fun. But how'd you pay for all that? What was it? Would it be easier? If you had the opportunity to bring in some private equity, would it have been easier, or will it be easier from here on out for other cities to do something similar, or owners to do something similar?
Well, think about what's happened over the last 30 years. And I don't know how many businesses that on a compounded basis have grown at 13%. And I know in our case, that's what's happened. We paid $172 million for the Patriots, and one of your competitors just valued it at $7 billion. And I know Michael Ozanian is probably is the real guru that you trust when he comes out with it. But when you have a situation like that, and we have the very tight rules that we have in the NFL, having individuals be able to come in and invest is difficult. So it's a perfect addition, and limiting the investment to 10% is a way to keep it under control from our point of view.
What were the concerns? Can you paint a picture for me of if things went awry? What does that look like that held the league back for so long? I'm just, and then I guess, well, because it's only 10%, they really can't force you to do anything. What would you worry about that private equity firms would do?
Well, they have no governance rights. But look, in my opinion, each of us are privileged to own an asset that we're custodians of the local community. And we don't want ownership that's making money first. if you do your job and you present a good product, the community gets behind it. And you know, we're really, we share revenue. We really have a platform that, except for your unique stadium and how you run things locally, we do think we share our national revenue. So everyone's really has an opportunity to do very well. But we have very tight rules. We approve any new owner coming in. It has to pass by, I believe, 24 of 32 people. And we try to keep it tight because we want to keep the quality of our business the way it is now.